Welcome to Malta at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2016. With us now, we have the big pleasure to be chatting with Ireland's entry to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Her name is Zena Donnelly, and she's no stranger to the world, actually, because she has sang with Whitney Houston. Zena, how are you?
Hello, I'm great. How are you?
I'm very honored to be sitting next to you, and I'm feeling fantastic to have that
So am
pleasure.
I, yes.
I would never have dreamt of to meet you after you've been singing to Whitney Houston.
No.
When did you do that? When was that?
Okay, what year was this now? Let me think. 2009, I believe. I was just 7. Yes, I was just 7. I just turned 7. So it was a really cool story. Basically, my mum and I, we went to the Whitney Houston concert after getting tickets from my mum's friend because they weren't able to go. And my brother and I, we made a poster, and it said, "I love you, Whitney. Can I sing with you?" And we went to the concert, put up the poster, and she ended up reading the poster. And she called me up on stage. I was lifted up by the bodyguards.
Wow.
So I ended up singing The Greatest Love of All with her. I was totally shocked. I froze completely on stage. I'm surprised I got through it myself, but
Amazing story.
Yeah.
Can you still sing that song?
Oh God, you know something? The last time I sang that song was, I think that it was the same year. I think 2010 maybe was the last time I sang that song.
Can you still do it now?
Now,
The chorus line?
I will try. Okay. All right. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I did as I believed. No matter what they take from me, I can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me.
She put tears in my eyes just now. That's amazing. No,
Sorry if that was awful. I haven't sang that literally since
Very good,
2010.
amazing.
Yeah.
So tell me about your trip to Eurovision, to the Junior Eurovision. How did this idea come up that you compete in the national final?
Right. Well, I'll tell you. Okay, so I actually did the Irish selection last year as well, and I got to the last two. It was between myself and Amy Banks, who came to Bulgaria at the time. Sorry, and she's an opera singer, and I'm not. So we're totally different styles of music, and they went with the opera. So I understood that we're totally different. So I didn't think too much of it. And then this year I actually wasn't going to do it. I was like, no, you know something, there's no need. I did it last year. That's it. And then I wrote this song, Brika Evrika, the one I'm singing here. And I was just like, oh, it'll be perfect. And I was like, you know something, I'm just going to do it. I loved it last year, so I'm going to do it again. So I did it again. There were 4 semi-finals and 1 final. And then I was brought to the last 2, and that's when it was announced that I was going to Malta. But before even all the semi-finals, there was a huge selection involved again. There are lots of rounds before we actually get to the live stage. So that's why I'm here today, yes. Yeah.
Amazing. Before we go for the song, let's talk about your first few days in Malta.
Okay.
How do you feel to be here?
Oh,
The experiences you had so
I'm
much.
absolutely overjoyed. You know something? It's fabulous here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've totally fallen in love. We're definitely going to be coming back here, my family and I as well. Oh, it's beautiful. The weather's gorgeous. The people are gorgeous. They remind me a lot of the Irish, funny enough.
You feel home, basically.
Basically, I feel really at home. I'm so comfortable here. The people I've met here are just amazing, and all the contestants, everyone has been looking after us. And it's just been really, really fabulous. I've been loving it. So the first few days we went, well, it's been a really tight schedule, very, very tight schedule. There's a lot going on. There's been rehearsals, there's been recording in studio, there's been filming for postcards, meeting school kids who learnt all about Ireland, and every country got a different bunch of kids. That was really cool.
Nice.
And then there's been parties, of course, and
the Irish know how to party?
Oh, the Irish know how to party, I tell you, yeah. And there's been lots of social events so that we all get to know each other, and just the contestants are like my new best friends. I absolutely adore them, and I wish them all the best on Sunday as well. And just think it's really what I love. It's not competitive. Like we just get along so well, and we don't think, oh, competitor not talking to her, you know? It's like, come and talk to me, love, I miss you, like, you know?
Amazing.
So we just all get along so well, and it's just been amazing to feel so at home in somewhere I've never been before. It's my first time in Malta, so I've been welcomed with lots of love, and I'm really happy, yeah.
Fantastic. Which is your favorite song of this contest?
Ooh, now I tell you, okay, I absolutely obsessed with all the songs this year. They're on my playlist, listen to them every day, I'm not gonna lie. But just think, this is the weird thing. So I really love Armenia's song, and I think it's called Tabe, I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. I just haven't heard them sing live yet because I think one of them might have been sick, so they haven't been able to sing live in their rehearsals yet, I don't think. I think they maybe have sang it once, but I haven't seen them sing it live yet, so I'm kind of excited to see them sing it live because I've only been seeing their video, and I saw a clip of their rehearsal, but they weren't singing it live because they were trying to save their voices. So I'm really excited to see that, and I think I don't know if it's my favourite song because I love all of them, but the fact I haven't seen it yet is really intriguing, and I can't wait to see it. You know, I'm dying to see it. So yeah, I think I'd say Armenia. Yeah.
Okay. And about your song yourself, you wrote it yourself, and it's called.
Brika Vrika, which means brick by brick, yes, in Irish. So I wrote the whole song myself. I kind of started off with chords and piano. I play the piano, and I kind of, this tune, I was like, what is this thing? Like I was writing my song, I was like, this song, like this tune, what is this? So I went to my piano and I started playing it, and I really figured it out, and I was like, you know something, I'm in love with this now. Really like it. So I decided that I wanted to write some words, and for some reason I just kept singing build a castle wall as the first line, and then I started thinking loads about it, and I was like, oh, you know, wanted to be a princess growing up, and that's all I wanted to do. And then I started thinking, you know, about really important things in the world at the moment, and really good topics for songs to get a good message. So that's how I kind of came with the song, and I wrote lyrics. I originally wrote them in English, so I translated them to Irish, and for the Irish selection the whole song had to be in Irish. So for the Irish selection, I sang the whole thing in Irish, and then I got here and I really just felt like Irish is quite a small language. Yes, it is spoken quite a lot in Ireland and maybe in different countries. I'm not 100% sure everywhere that speaks it, but I just felt like people didn't get a huge understanding of what I was really saying, and that is a huge part of me singing. I love when people understand and feel what I'm understanding and feeling. So I decided to change the last chorus into English, which I was allowed to do, so I was really chuffed with that. Excellent. And now people have a really good understanding the song, so I'm really happy with that. So yeah.
One more thing related to the performance is the costume. You co-designed it?
Yes, well, you could say that. I mean, it wasn't all me though. Basically, my costume is by an incredible, extremely talented designer called Claire Garvey, who works in Dublin in Temple Bar on Cows Lane, I believe, is where her design studio is at. And it's like when you walk into her design studio, it's not like a normal experience. You're in a totally different world. Everything is just so creative. The designs are all, you know, all the entwined flowers and the glitz. Oh my God, all the well, they're not real diamonds, but you know, the diamonds and the glitter, and she knew exactly what I wanted, and she's an incredible person, such a lovely person. She's a very close friend of mine, so when I won the Irish selection, I knew I wanted her as my designer, so I said it to them. I said, listen, I need Claire. Went into her studio and I told her what I wanted. I told her I wanted a big poofy dress, but that was edgy. I didn't want something that you see every day. I wanted something that was super creative, that was full of power, and that when you see it, you're like, oh my God. So she did exactly what I asked. She used the blues that I asked. I really love blue, and I feel like it matches my eyes, so I really, really love the blue. And I was like, I want some lace. I want it to be really, really edgy with lots of glitz, and this is the thing that she came up with. So the dress that was seen in my rehearsal is what I'm going to be wearing on the night. But what was incredible was I'm a huge fan of my Doc Martens. I'm wearing a pair now. I'm in love with them, and I always perform with Doc Martens, and I always have. So when I went to Claire, she knows I love my Docs. So I was like, yeah, no, I love my Docs. I'll probably just wear these Docs. And she was like, why don't I design a pair? And little did I know what she was going to come out with. Blue, glitzy, with a bit of fur. Like, I tell you, she is the most incredible designer. And the dress means the world to me. It really, really does, and it really adds to my performance, and I feel so confident in it, which is really lovely. It's great to be able to feel so confident when you're on the stage, because everyone does get nervous, and I feel like the dress nearly relaxes me because I'm so happy with the design. It's everything I could have dreamed of. So when you feel like you look what you want to look like, do you know what I'm saying? Then you're really chuffed, and it really helps with my performance and everything.
You're really amazing, full of charm, full of joy, full of energy. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you for having me.
You're not only singing, but you're also acting, Alec.
Yes, I do a bit of acting. I've done a few films in the past. I did a Christmas film called A Christmas Star, which did really well. It went all over America and stuff, and it was really, really cool, great experience. I also sang the soundtrack for that, or sang. And I did a short film called Cave Grow, which was all in Irish, which means first love. I did another film called The Food Guide to Love. So I do bits, and I've done a few TV series and that kind of thing. So I do a bit of acting as well. So I'm doing a bit of both,
And that just with 14 years of age.
That would be right, just 14.
Just
in
amazing,
August.
Really amazing. Thank you so much. All the best of luck for you on Sunday on the stage.
Thank you
Do
so
well
much.
for Ireland.
Thank you.
Get their 8th victory. Okay.
Hi, yes, I'll say something as well.
Yeah, if you have a message to the fans.
Yes, I would love to say thank you for all the support that everyone is giving. I'm super excited and delighted to be here, and I hope you all enjoyed the Junior Eurovision and that you're rooting for Ireland, and hopefully a good result will come out this year. So thank you so much.